black stars. And then, my friends, coral cats. It has cats. Oh, are they cougars?
That's just what I'm calling it.
Leopards? Amy West, it's because, are you a cougar?
I mean,
You did
that
put that
depends
one
on who you ask.
I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go with this. I like it because it's cropped, it's, you know, a tank, perfect for the hotter season we're about to run into.
Yeah, it's actually perfect. It's a buy now, wear now.
Yeah.
I love it. It's our soft and light fabrication, which is our lightest, most just delightful jersey fabrication. It's tightly knit, so you're not gonna have any wardrobe malfunctions. There's no grin through, so it still feels appropriate. But all my hot sleepers will celebrate this fabrication. It's a Goldilocks fabrication for summer because it just feels so airy. Look at the stretch on this. This is 93 poly, 7% spandex. So it doesn't get more stretchy than this or more airy, and it is just delightful. Love that we're giving it to you in a crop. We do not often do sleeveless.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for a sleeveless, grab this one with comfort code. And remember, all of our prints, I like to call them collectible because they are limited runs, and once you see them go, they don't come back. So if you really love the stars or the flowers or the cougars, as I'm calling them, the leopards, grab them while you can.
Now, I will say, the pant, I think that's your loungy pant, but this tank, I think you for sure can wear this as a regular everyday tank.
Absolutely.
I would never steer you to go out in cougar cropped pajama pants to go to happy hour, but the tank for sure can be used as like a daily. And we just take the pattern from the pant and we just do the neckline and just do the cuffs on this one to kind of tie it all back together and give it a little bit of interest.
Yes.
And all sizes, all colors are available, just reduced down to $22.99.
Great price point. And you know, if you're new to Comfort Code, we are Cuddle Duds. So it's Comfort Code by Cuddle Duds. Cuddle Duds is a almost household name. They've been around for over 50 years. I call it multi-generational. And so we really specialize in that premium fabrication, which you are gonna feel is immediately when you pull it out of the package. We specialize in that like high construction value. So you're gonna see super quality with the construction. And then also in those delightful little details, as you were explaining, Tina, those little coordinated details that pull it all together that make it more than just a pajama. It makes it a coordinated styled piece for you. And you're getting both pieces for this price, not just one. And this quality of fabrication easily for an individual piece, you would pay this, probably more. I love the little two-tone thread wraps that we put on the drawstring. By the way, we put pockets in almost everything we possibly can, so you definitely have pockets. Nice crop pant here, so this is gonna fit every inseam. We love that, and of course, perfect for summer. And then you do have those piping details, as you mentioned, that go around the neckline as well as your sleeve line. And this is a nice little shirt tail hem, so very flowy, or you can do a little half tuck like I do. And remember, everything is easy care. You're going to wash and dry this in the comfort of your home, which I love for myself, but also if I'm giving it as a gift, which maybe as the moms out there, maybe you got some PJs for Mother's Day. It's so nice when you get a gift that isn't like precious, that you don't have to, you know, hang dry. Half of my stuff I have to hang dry. I never have to worry about that with Comfort Code.
What size are you in the cats?
I'm in the medium.
You're in the medium.
Yeah.
Okay, like I love this dress I'm wearing, right? I think it's super adorable.
Yes.
You'll wear it, you'll love it. I want you to buy it. Let's go back. How often are you gonna wear these pajamas? Multiple times a week. $22.99. I mean, I wear mine. They're on rotation, one right after the other. I have long sleeve, I have pants, I have the crops, I have a short sleeve, I have, you know what I mean, whatever it is, just buy it. You know it's gonna be the same great, incredible quality. Kenya just walked out also in that coral cats as well. Are you in the 1X, Kenya? True to size, but again, I love it because the pants, the crop, whatever it is, never digs into my side. I never feel uncomfortable. Everything feels super soft. You don't even give us tags on there. Nothing is uncomfortable. It's just the perfect pair of PJs. Now, all it is what color and what silhouette do I want?
Yeah, I love that you mentioned the fact that we are tagless. This is a heat-sealed tag. You never have to cut anything out. And it's also this beautiful peached material that has a little brushing on the inside and the outside. And also, here, just take the other side of those pants. Look at the stretch on this. You're never gonna have muffin top. This is not cutting in. Of course, we have the drawstring so you can pull it to your comfort level, but look at the stretch on that. And I love that as a curvy gal. I always end up having
also,
like,
eat, sleep, move.
And great for travel. You know, I just got back from Italy with my mom. Guess what I was wearing?
I saw that.
The comfort code. The
Of course
comfort
you
code
were.
peach. And she was too.
Of course.
And she had her coordinated robe too. We had our comfort coat on. You know it.
And you always give us pockets.
Yes, we always have pockets. We're gonna put those in everything we possibly can. Unless there's a problem with where the seam lies, you're gonna have a pocket there. You look like you're ready to travel. You could be going to the Greek Isles in those.
I know, I'm not, but I could be.
But you could be.
But this is
It's
what
on the list.
But this is what I'm talking about. Like, I love buying a beautiful dress or beautiful blouse, and it's for that event, or you know, you're gonna feel great in it. This though,
Yeah.
is gonna be, I cannot believe how many times I've worn this, washed this, loved this. You know, to me, you can never go wrong with comfort code, and then when it's on clearance, buy all three.
Yes, absolutely. Refresh your wardrobe.
Yeah.
This is your summer PJ wardrobe.
Yep.
You've got a different one for each day. When
Yep.
one's in the wash, you've got it, you're ready to go. And to your point, this is what we're wearing for 8+
Yeah.
hours a
Yep.
day.
Yep.
How long are you gonna wear that dress for? Maybe 2, 4,
Yeah.
8 hours. And then you're gonna be like, oh, well, I already got pictures in this. I can't wear it again for a while.
Yeah.
But then with your pajamas, you're literally like, oh, I can't wait to get into these. It's that ritual of comfort. It's that taking off the stress of the day
You
and
can't
really
wait.
being comfortable, but also feeling cute and feeling pulled together and not feeling like, oh, you know, I look very frumpy right now. No, you feel really cute and pulled together, and that it shows, you know, it shows.
Jared, you said the stars is way out in front? Okay, Black Star is the one closest to you, Amy, by far in the lead as far as what everybody
So
is
cute.
purchasing. But right now I do have all sizes still left in the Black Stars. I'm holding Navy Tropics, and then the girls are wearing the Coral Cats. Now, it's not kitty cats, it's leopards.
Leopards,
Cougars?
Cougars, you know, I
Some-
like to
some
call them
kind of
cougars.
feline?
It's way more fun.
A feline.
It's way more fun.
Is on the pants. But again, if it's hot where you're at, you're a hot sleeper no matter what, you don't like sleeves or you don't like long pants when you're sleeping, cropped pant at 21 inches. The tank is 26.5 inches. So again, they're all gonna give you different silhouettes, longer, shorter, long sleeves, short sleeves. If this is what you've been looking for, this is the new, I always call them family members to my comfort code collection.
I love that.
Come on, new
and
family
join
member.
Your family.
Join Summer
Yes.
Dogs and all the other ones that I have.
I love it. And I love that I feel comfortable if I want to go out water my plants
Yeah.
or like at the
Yeah.
mail. I don't feel like I'm exposing myself. I still feel really cute and very appropriate.
Well, and like I said, I would never tell you, hey, go out into a happy hour with these pants. I mean, you do you, boo-boo. I'm not saying no, but I'm saying these are probably, you know, in the house, running around, walk the dog, grab the, but the tank alone for $22, cute tank, scoop neck, little print design that's on here. Wear this with your shorts and your capris
Yeah.
and your Bermudas, and wear
I
this
would even
every
wear
day.
that, like if I took it for traveling, I would wear it as a bathing suit cover up.
By
How
the swim.
cute with the tropical one. Maybe, you know, the stars is definitely giving like nighttime, but you know, your navy tropical and your cougars, yeah, you could have a little fun with that on a vacation for resort wear or for
sure.
like a little cover up, even if you just wore the pants and your little swim top.
Yeah.
So I always like to think of things in terms of
These are
versatility.
great swim bottoms.
Yes.
Like just put these on.
Yeah,
over your
exactly.
bathing
Because
suit.
they just, slide right on and cozy up against your skin if you've had like a little bit of sun. But they don't wrinkle. They're super lightweight. So in terms of packing them, if you are doing summer travel, they're perfect for that, as well as if you are going to be around family members or friends and you want something you can sit around with, have a glass of wine at night, chit chat, and don't feel like you're just out there exposed in maybe a skimpy PJ set. This is the one for you. You're going to be comfortable. You're going to be cozy. You're going to look cute, and you're going to feel appropriate. So, and remember, easy care. You're gonna wash and dry this. It's gonna be totally, you don't have to act precious with this. It's totally easy to care for. You know what I have? I have some bachelorette parties coming up. This is the perfect thing to get as a gift.
Yeah.
For all of the bachelor, like all the bridesmaids.
Yeah.
Like get one color for the bridesmaids.
Yeah.
Like the black, and then get the cougar for the, or the leopard, the cats for the bride. Or the tropic, you know, or just get them all matchy. But especially at this price, for the bachelorette party I'm going to, I bought us all shirts.
Of course.
But I also will bring PJs.
Okay, can we get a close-up of the felines on the pants on one of the girls? Because we keep calling them cougars / lionesses / something. I thought they were gonna be real like kitty cats, but you're right. We're like, rawr. But look at this. So, okay, Sometimes I think I forget that people don't know how soft these are.
Oh.
Sometimes I forget because I think
Right.
I wear them every single day of my life.
Yeah.
Every single day of my life. I don't wear, there's nothing other than brushing my teeth that I do every single day, right? I wear these every single day of my life. Not this particular one, but all Comfort Code, right? The softness of this is like if a peach and a rose petal had a baby.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's just got that nice hand.
Yeah.
It's not slippery, it's not satiny, it's just
It's like a slight, just
soft.
a little bit of a velveteen kind of feel to it. You're right, and we call it peaching for that reason.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I also like to compare it. This is the kind of fabrication that would end up being in an infant's onesie.
Oh,
It's the
yeah.
softness of the fabrication you're used to being reserved specifically for babies.
Yeah.
But now we also get to wear it and enjoy it. But also, maybe you are a new mama and you want something that's like gonna be comfortable if your babies are laying it. This is great for that too. So I love that we finally have fabrics as soft as our kids.
You know,
Thank you.
That's when I started doing like pajama sets, is when I was pregnant.
Yeah.
And then when I was nursing and doing all this stuff, I kind of got into PJ sets and then I just never left.
Right.
To be honest, before that, I was wearing like a t-shirt I probably got in college.
Like a
that had
5K shirt.
Yeah, it had
and
like a
pair of
mustard stain
sweatpants.
on it. You know, some sweatpants. I don't know where they came from into my collection. But once I came into my first pair, it was like, done. This
Yes.
is like, I'm never leaving
And we
this comfort and
deserve that
cuteness.
too. Like our kids, we put them in footy pajamas and all sorts of cute things.
Yeah.
Like we deserve to feel cute too. And listen, my husband appreciates that compared to some of the, he likes it when I'm cute and coordinated.
No, what do I
compared
tell
to like
you?
when I pull all the random things together.
I told you when I'm wearing my Comfort Code,
Those are your sexy
the one with the
pajamas.
cities on it. I don't know why the one with the cities on it. My husband goes, "Oh, well, we're just wearing our sexy pajamas tonight, are we?" And I'm like, "Am I?" He does. He says that like the way it lays on your body,
They are very
it's like
flattering.
yes, it's not,
Yes.
you know, overly done. It's not tight. I feel like it's just perfect. And I love that you know, it's got the wider straps on there.
Yes.
So it's also not going to be digging in. You've had some of those like spaghetti strap before.
Right.
Not that.
No, not that. It's definitely bra friendly. So if you're, you know, wearing your undergarments underneath, it's not going to show. It's just a really lovely sleeveless. And remember, totally coordinated. I love that that piping matches the pants. You just feel like everything flows. You don't have to worry about overstyling. You don't have to worry about coming out and looking all mismatched and you can come out and be proud of your comfortable clothes. And that's what Comfort Code is all about.
You know, our director, Rebecca, was telling me how they're going on like a family vacation in June, like the in-laws and them.
Yes.
You cannot go to like a big Airbnb with the whole family and walk out with who knows what going on.
All the things hanging out.
This is appropriate to go out and have breakfast with everybody, hang out at the end of
Yes.
the night, you know what I mean? Do those kind of things, but still feel, you know, kind of like put together
Yes.
at the end of the night. But I think, you know, between the stars, the navy tropics, and the coral cats, really you've got 3 different complete vibes, right?
Yes.
Color-wise, pattern-wise. So
Kind of pick your personality here.
yeah, you know, so what would we say? My first Comfort Code was Summer Dogs, right? So that would make those about 6 years old now.
Yeah.
Washed a bajillion times, worn a bajillion times, look exactly the way they looked
Yeah.
the first day that I got them.
Isn't that
so this
beautiful?
navy will be navy. The
Yeah.
stars will be stars.
The
like,
black will still be black.
it'll
The
still be
saturation
saturated.
of color stays true. You're right. It doesn't bag out. It
Ever.
doesn't pill. It really does hold up wash after wash.
Okay. 856-970 Comfort Code clearance price. What was this original priced? $37, still a good price.
Yeah.
37.
Yes. Always an approachable price with Comfort Code.
But I
That's
mean-
the relationship that we have, you know, and that we're able to
I
bring
like-
exclusively here at HSN.
I like clearance.
Me too.
I like a clearance price.
It's like a superpower finding all the clearance sales. That's what I do.
That's why we do all of them.
That's right.
I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Good to see you.
My cougar.
Yes, that's right.
Happy Mother's Day.
Coral Cougars.
Coral
Happy
Cougars.
Mother's Day to you too.
Okay, we are gonna do a little thing that's a little funky right now. I'm gonna join you at the top of the 8, but you are gonna get a special encore presentation of our today's special.
throw pillows. You know, the quilt, this is just a quilt block turned into a pillow instead. These are pretty easy patterns. I know you're thinking, oh, how would I ever make that? It's just a straight stitch here and a straight stitch here and a straight stitch here. And suddenly you've got a bee's wing and you think, oh my gosh, I've made it. How, you know?
You know what I love too? Also, if you go online, there's so many great projects. If you're just starting with a straight stitch, because that's how everybody starts, there's so many cool things you can do. This tote, a whole bunch of straight stitches, okay? Just FYI. It's not like you have to be this brilliant sewer. You will find so many inspiring projects online that show you how to do a ton with just a straight. One of my favorite things, I make eyeglass holders. It's so much fun.
I love those.
I do too. I did a whole video on it, and trust me, I am not a professional sewer, but there's so many things that are out there that you can do easily because of the Janome.
And look at how thick this, I'm gonna end just on this rope bowl, because all this is a big, thick, 1/4 inch cotton rope, like a clothesline. And I wanna just end on showing you, it's gonna be like a hot knife through butter. Off it goes.
Amazing.
And I'm just taking it and zigzagging one side to the next. And you can be making those sort of boutique style gifts, but look at how it just...
How much would you spend for a bowl like this? They sell them for a fortune in the stores.
And it could be the base of a gift basket that you're giving someone with a homemade card. And I just wanted to show you how it just goes through that super thick rope. So I don't want you to think that you're getting something that's like, you know, Janome is all they make is sewing machines. That's what they specialize in. And they're meant to go through almost everything.
Thank you, my love. We'll see you throughout the day.
Sounds good.
All right, so stay right there, guys. We have a lot going on today. First off, $7.50. It's all you're gonna pay to ship all your crafts today. So go ahead and check out, get everything ordered, make sure you get it, because you don't want it stolen from your cart when someone else is buying it. Also, we have a secret sale. I know all my crafting cuties, you guys love our secret sale. All you do is type in craft happy and you will have items up to 60% off. So make sure to check that out. It's a steal of a deal. And the only way anybody will know about today is if they just heard me say craft happy. So make sure and check that out as well. All right, coming up, we have another company that is incredibly well known worldwide for sewing. I have Singer. I've got 2 really exciting machines to show you.
Hey there. Let's chat about getting some of the best deals on the things you love. Because when you're an HSN Card VIP, the perks are all yours. And who doesn't love extra perks? Like 12 to 18-month VIP financing on select items, plus extra flex on items that you love all day, every day. And HSN Card VIPs enjoy extra perks. Oh, if you apply today and if approved, you could get $40 off your order. So, are you ready to jump in? Give them a ring or visit hsn.com.
Food has always been my passion, but the truth is, even in the world's best kitchens, the tools can really make or break a chef. That's why I've developed this incredible, innovative line for HSN. It makes the prep easy, and it also makes the cooking a whole lot of fun. From my kitchens to your tables. Let's turn the everyday into gourmet.
We have something special for you. Sign up for HSN emails and take 15% off your next single item purchase. You'll get exclusive offers, early access, and the latest updates sent straight to your inbox. Love to save? Visit hsn.com to learn more.
Get deals on tap with the HSN app. Opt in to push notifications for shipping updates, app-only deals, and special offers. Stream HSN anywhere 24 hours a day. Download now and take $10 off your first app purchase. Happy shopping.
Indeed, it's so crafty. Hey, I'm Suzanne Runyon. I love sharing creativity with all of you. And we have an entire hour dedicated to sewing because you guys asked for it. You said, where's all the sewing stuff? We want more. Well, you did it, you asked, and we're supplying it. The next line, in fact, the next 2 items we have are from another impeccable company known throughout the world. It is Singer. Of course, it's been around for decades and decades and almost centuries, doing and creating great machines. The first one we're going to talk about is heavy duty. It definitely have the 3 machines I have a regular machine, much like our Janome. I have a heavy duty machine, and I have an embroidery machine. Those are, to me, the 3 core. This is the heavy duty, and we do have a big old embroidery machine coming up in just a second. I love the black design. I think it's so cool. It's so striking. But if you're really doing things like denim and canvas, a lot of heavy duty, and you want a lot of speed, this is that machine that you want. Joining me, I'm very excited, is Carly Olds. She's a singer educational specialist. Welcome, welcome. Nice to have you.
Thanks for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Okay, so what do we love about this machine, and why should we add this to kind of our sewing arsenal?
Yeah, well, you know, Singer, like you were saying, we've been around for 175 years. We know a thing or two about sewing. This is our heavy duty model. It's great for beginners, but perfect for the pros. It's simple, but efficient in all the ways you need it. So it has 60% more piercing power. And today, just to start out, I'm gonna do a little demo here to show you how strong it really is. So I have it set in a regular straight stitch, and I'm gonna actually sew through 7 layers of denim.
Oh, wow.
So it really has that piercing power. And you know, it has all the functions. If you're just starting out, you're just learning to sew, it's not super complicated. You know where to go. But if you're doing these heavy duty projects, like this jacket here that has wool, it has corduroy, a variety of materials, it has that power to sew through everything. Let me just get my pedal here. So as you see, just sewing right through 7 layers of denim.
Where you can really hear the difference.
Yes. All right, and doing everything in reverse here, but
look at that way. I was going to show them. You're just like, oh, I've done that a million times, but you guys got to see this. I mean, literally, it went through 7 layers, completely sewn all the way through. Big, and this is heavy denim. This isn't even just like a whippy, stretchy denim. This is the real deal. So that really shows you the power of having heavy duty.
Yes, there's so many things you can do. You can see here a variety of materials. We have plastic, like I said, denim. I love denim. I made this apron here with 3 different types of denim. There's one up here with upholstery and canvas. So whether you're into making these heavy duty type projects or you're an everyday sewist, you're into quilting, there's so many things you can do.
Okay, I want to show the kit too, because you're going to get so much, and this is an exclusive configuration that Singer put together for us. So let's explain these 2 things, because together when you see these 2s, and these are the extra bonuses, this is, what are we talking about, 60, what was 60?
$65.
$65 in just these 2 extra pieces. So what are these 2, what do they do, and then let's show the rest of the kit.
Yeah, so I always say, you know, in sewing, it's kind of like your everyday, you go on a hike, you need your hiking boots, you go on a run, you need your running shoes. Same with sewing, there's so many different feet to add on. So the home deck kit is great for everyday home projects. So we have a bias binding foot, a piping foot, and a ruffler foot. So I actually made this apron here, and I utilized all 3 feet. And I like to say that these feet can add flair to any project. So you can see here I added piping along the bottom, and this is where I added the ruffle on the straps, as well as this right here is where I put the bias. So these are things that normally would be a lot harder without these specific feet, and these just made it that much easier to add that flair to my apron. And then this is an even feed walking foot, which is great for quilting and projects that have multiple layers. So typically when you're sewing, if you don't have that even feed walking foot, your layers of fabric could slide.
Oh, that's right. Especially on a slick, like if you're making a rain jacket, let's say.
Yes, so it just goes along and kind of guides the fabric so it stays even all throughout. Great for quilting and those types of projects, which it's a really great deal.
Now you're also getting all your accessories that you typically would expect in it. You're getting all your bobbins. You're getting a button holder that's included with it. You're getting extra feet in here. So what are these 3 that we're seeing there?
Yeah, these are the ones actually from that kit, but here's a sew-on button foot.
Good.
Your buttonhole foot. It has a 1-step buttonhole, which is great, an add-on. Comes with your bobbins, your spool pin, even feed walking, and then an additional spool cap as well, and then some needles, and of course, a seam ripper.
Gotta have that in case you might mess up. Okay, so let's go over the features of the machine itself.
Yeah, so 4432, it has 32 stitches as well as 22 stitches. So here's a little map of all the stitches you get on this machine. It has a great blend of variety of, you know, decorative stitches, utility stitches, just everyday projects you would need. It doesn't have the crazy bells and whistles, but for any everyday sewist, it could get the job done for those types of projects.
Yeah, so you get a lot of variety,
yes,
which is great. Okay. All right, what do you want to do next?
Yeah, so I was going to actually show you. So, you know, it has, as well as those, in those 32 stitches, includes 22 stretch stitches. So not all mechanical machines would come with stretch stitches. So there's a way you can just flip it over to your stretch stitch settings. And I've actually already set it up so it has a stretch stitch here. And what that does, it allows, you know, stretchy knit fabrics to move easier. Typically, if you use a regular straight stitch, without a stretch stitch, it can rip and break. So I have a little demo here to kind of show you how, so if you look at this apron, or it's a little baby bib, upcycling.
So cute.
We love upcycling. This was a towel that I turned into a little baby bib. Super easy project, but this neckline here, you see how it stretches easily. It almost creates kind of like an overcast stitch as well. You don't really need a serger, but you can see here along these edges, that's the stretch stitch, allowing it to easily have that knit put into the neckline. So I have this little knit fabric with some ribbing that I'm gonna just kind of show you how easy it is to do that stretch stitch. I'm gonna line it up.
And you know, Carly, that's for things like, you know, if you're gonna do a swimsuit, you're gonna do leggings. I mean, anything that you need to stretch, you definitely don't wanna do a straight stitch on. You'll hear it rip. So it's handy to be able to have that. And I love the fact that, guys, if you're working on heavy duty projects, maybe you're doing really thick items, like you said, Carly, too, the wools, the corduroys. I want you to think of canvas, certainly denim all over the place. This is just that next level of power that many of us need. If you are a beginner, yeah, sure, it's gonna let you do a lot of options with it. Also, you know what I love about the heavy duty? It is super fast.
Yes. And this black color, can we just talk about how sleek and bold this is?
Can I tell you, it was love at first sight.
Yes, it will
I
look
actually
good
saw it online first, and I was like, what is this cool black sewing machine?
With the red leathering, you know, that Singer's legacy, and it will look good in any corner of your house, I feel like this. And I'm doing this in reverse, kind of, so it's a little tricky.
God bless you, stand it backwards, live, and upside down.
Yeah. So my stitch is not super straight, just where I'm standing, but to kind of show you. And you know, it has a little snipper on the side to rip it, but you know, don't judge how crooked that is based on how I stand. But you can see the neck hole, you know, sewn in just like that with that stretchy stitch. And it goes right along the edge, kind of like an overcast stitch.
That's great. That's awesome. Okay, so here's the story, guys. Remember, the value, normally this is going to be, well, at retail, remember, you're getting the 2 additional sets. These little extra goodies are by themselves $65, and that's part of our exclusive configuration with this, too. So you've got both of those included, and you get all your basics. I got to tell you, I thought this was absolutely adorable. Like, you know what I like?
Sewing these layers of denim.
Denim on denim on denim. I mean, how? I mean, come on. So I love country music too, and like I got to tell you, Western fashion.
I live in Nashville, so.
Do you really,
yes,
girl?
That's where Singer's located.
Oh my gosh, I love Nashville. But I have to tell you, one of the biggest trends in fashion is truly that whole Yellowstone, kind of the country Western thing. And if you see girls who are really in the know, especially in Nashville, they would be rocking this on Broadway all day long.
Yeah.
And I've seen, oh my gosh, I actually saw a fashion show online of Western wear, right? And it was hundreds and hundreds and thousands of dollars, and it was cute and it was sexy. Now you can do it yourself.
Yeah.
You know, just literally an old denim skirt, and you're just gonna add the layers to it, take an old pair of jeans and rip them up. But you've gotta have a heavy duty machine to be able to do that. Also, how many of you wanna do canvas totes? Maybe you wanna do things like sailcloth. One of the coolest things I've seen is they're making out of recycled sailing sails for sailing vessels.
I actually met a guy who, you know, he didn't want to buy a new boat cover. He had a rip in it, and he used a heavy duty to repair the hole.
Did he really?
Yes, in his canvas boat cover.
And he saved a ton of money. I mean, probably for the cost of this machine. Yeah, anybody can do it.
And I don't know, we should draw attention to these bags.
Oh, please,
I mean, if you're a sewist on the go, you like to go to your friend's house and sew, or, you know, to a sewing club, these carry bags, I don't know if you're like me, but I actually have one of these in blue myself, and I use it as my regular to-go gym bag sometimes because they're so stinking cute. Even if my machine's not in it, they're, you know, super sturdy, and they have this extra pocket in the front. So, and they also have black as well. So a variety of colors.
So we've got teal, we've got brick, we have white, cream, and then there's a solid black one back here, guys. So if you want the solid black, that is, oh, it is heavy duty too.
Yeah.
That's available. You can pick that up as well. Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about the features that we're seeing on the top and the dials.
So it has a drop and boppin', which is great. You know, you don't have to take it out to insert this part, the accessory tray, as well as you can adjust your needle position, which is really easy by just, you know, moving over this dial here and adjusting your width. And as well as the stretch stitches, there's a few decorative stitches as well that you can adjust to make satin stitches. So on this hoodie up here also, this was sewn together with the heavy duty. These stars, you know, they look kind of like applique, but this is just a nice satin stitch.
No kidding.
All along to sew that star on. And this
Wait, and hold that still real quick, because I want you guys to just hold it. I want you to see, so that, it looks like an applique.
Yeah.
That's great.
A satin stitch on a small setting, not as wide, and it's sewn on, and this little quilt block was also sewn, and you know, these is, again, multiple layers sewn onto this knit
thick, like this is heavy.
Yeah.
Can you show the other two items down there?
Yeah, so this is a denim applique, and they have the raw edges.
Okay,
and
that
then
is wait, hold still. Everybody's got to take a real good look at that. That is so cute. Oh, and that's one of the cool trends I've seen. Have you seen, and it's all you young people do, you young people, they're taking sweatshirts and they're cutting them out like this.
Yes.
And then they're taking old sweaters and they're sewing them into this crazy designs.
Yeah.
Like, you will get so inspired. I love what the younger generation's doing when it comes to
upcycling.
sewing.
We're good for the environment. And like these pants, I'm obsessed with these pants. One of my coworkers actually made these. So she took old athletic wear, you know, she thrifted, and she upcycled in these cool pants. And if you notice the letters, these are a thicker plastic material that she also sewed on, and it spells out singer. So
oh my gosh,
these are
that is
completely
so
upcycled.
cute.
She took old pants and jackets, windbreakers, and made these really cool pants.
And I have to tell you, you will be totally inspired. But again, do you have the right machine to be able to do it? Like, that's a really thick, like if you ever work with leathers, if you work with sewing with leather, you need a heavy duty machine. It's the canvases, but like I said, it can do some delicate stuff too. So it can be the machine that really allows you to have a lot of versatility. Again, tonight we have 5 flex pays on this. So if you want to get this home, it's actually $46. And there's definitely a place for heavy duty. Like I said, I have something very much like our today's special. I have a heavy duty, and then I have an embroidery machine. And we've got the embroidery machine. If you want the big daddy, if you're the one who's really ready to go crazy with embroidery, Carly and I are going to talk about that next. And so stay with me. But again, those to me are the 3 sweet spots of what you need. Maybe a serger if you're really going to sew a lot. But of those 3, you're really accomplishing virtually everything.
Yes, and like I said, if you're brand new to sewing, wanting to get started, the heavy duty is a great place to start because you can grow with it. There's so much you can grow into with this machine.
Yeah, there's a ton of space. And again, look how cool the black is.
It's
like,
so
I'm
sleek.
loving the black. I saw it online first, and I'm like, ooh, Singer did a black machine. It's like a matte black, so it just looks really amazing. Again, use that flex pay, guys. You have 4 flex pays. Oh, actually, I have 4. Oh, it's 5, and it's $46 with any major credit card. Pay it off in 5 months. Please remember, we reduced the shipping to $7.50 on this. And again, this is a heavy duty, really well-built machine. So only having to pay $7.50 for shipping is awesome. But remember, all day long, once you pay that first $7.50 in shipping, you get free shipping on all your other craft purchases. So again, don't forget to check out. All right, I want to talk about our HSN card because you can use that on our Today Special from Janome, and you can use it on the embroidery machine, which is coming up next, because we're going to give you VIP financing. It's actually one of my favorite features about the card is because it's a no-interest finance program. Now, how do credit cards make money? Well, they charge you interest every single month. We don't, as long as you pay it off within the window that we allow you to pay it off in. And that could be 12 months to 18 months total. So if you don't have our card, check it out. Today is the last day that you get $40 off that first purchase. So whether it's Today's Special, you've gotten that card, or you're going to pick up our embroidery system, this is a great day to get that card. All right, so here we go. From Singer, we're going to talk, to me, the best of both worlds. Obviously, the price point's a little bit higher, but again, they did a phenomenal job. You're saving $40 tonight. They put together an exclusive configuration. I love the idea of embroidery because now you can personalize anything to the nth degree. If you've got it in your mind, this is going to be able to do it. What Singer has done, and I'm so excited we're showing this machine tonight, is they've taken the best of embroidery and advanced technology, the Wi-Fi, and have put it together in a system that has literally endless possibilities. So here we go, guys. We've got VIP financing. You get actually 18 months to pay this one off if you use your card, and that's about $50 a month over 18 months, and you're gonna get this whole embroidery / sewing system. So if you don't wanna get 2 machines or 3 machines, you want one machine that can do virtually everything, we're here with this one. Literally, you can tell I'm excited.
Yes, I love that. I'm excited too. Okay. Yeah, so our software is called MySewnet. It's amazing. There's so many components of it. There's embroidery, there's crafting, there's quilting. You know, obviously this is more for the embroidery, but you know, this machine connects directly to your Wi-Fi. A lot of embroidery machines, you have to have a USB cord, or USB outlet. You know, plug it in, you have to save it, download it. This super easy and fast, right from your phone, right from your tablet, right from your laptop.
This part is huge, guys. Did you hear that? You don't have to plug it in. You don't have to have an SD card. You don't have to have a USB thumb drive in here. You're going to do it off your phone, your tablet, or